Hey, welcome back. So I was just talking about scent and perfume, um, and how a well-made perfume has different notes in it. Mary Magdalene has been referred to as a master of perfumery. And like I mentioned in the last video, it has been said, I've heard it said that we if we follow a scent, an easy way to get back home is through scent, because the nose knows. As for example, the other week I pulled half and half out of the refrigerator and I smelled it and I was like, oh God, that won't work. I'm not putting that in my coffee. And Steve was standing next to me and he's like, oh no, it's fine. I got it last week, the date's good. And I was like, no, there's no way I'm drinking that. It's gross. Like, once you smell something and it's like, and you catch a bad whiff, then there, nobody can convince you to eat something that smells bad that you don't want to eat, because you just know there's just no eating it. And then in the same way, like, once you decide, like for myself, like once I decide that I smell something, I'm like, that smells so good. Like, no discussion, no interaction with any other person can dissuade me from my liking of a certain scent. So there's almost like a kind of perfect knowledge there. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I do believe that scent, sound, and sight are intricately linked, because when I think about the different dimensions, there's light, right? And out of the light, out of the light comes all these different manifestations. But there's something before the light, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know the dimensions all that well, but before you have anything hard, you have things that are invisible, and and color waves we can't see, and we can't see sound, and we can't see scent. But these are 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 the thing that happens before we have a glass. Like, before this happens, there's so many invisible things going on. And so if we can refine these centers, then it's almost like we'll be better with these things. But anyway, I also wanted to talk about flowers, because this painting, there's flowers coming all around this Christ center. Buddha said to look at a flower so that we could come to know a lot more. What I've seen in a flower is that there's a center point, and the center point is empty. There's nothing there. Yet out of it radiates all these petals. Buddhists also talk about the golden flower. And sometimes, well, I saw it once, and it's a feeling, but you can see it too. And the golden flower is the crystallization of light. There's something really important about flowers. And in this painting are two blue poppies. They are of a Myconopsis family, I think. And they are native to the Himalayas. So they're alpine blue poppies. They grow up very high. And they grew in that area for a long, long, long time. Until just recently, in the 1950s, an Englishman saw the blue poppy and sort of dispersed it all over the world because it's just so gorgeous. Now, if you've ever gone looking in nature for a flower that is the cyan color or cobalt blue, you might look for a long time. There are not that many. There's periwinkle color, and there's like violet, and there's like violet blue and light colored blue, but this punching, intense sky color is in so few flowers, and the only ones that I have seen with this intensity are these blue poppies. Mary Magdalene is associated with the blue rose, and they don't actually exist. Or do they? So that's about what I have to say today. Good night, good day, God bless. Thanks for watching. I really like talking about my paintings, and it's really cool that anyone would be willing to listen.